Hi, I am Michael Bahovsky.
And I'm Katie Horner.
And we are the programming directors for Musical Lab, a nonprofit dedicated to developing new musical theater right here in Philadelphia.
And today we'll be talking with composer and lyricist Charlie Gilbert about his new musical Goosefeathers, which will have its developmental workshop with us here at Musical Lab.
Yep. Charlie has been writing musicals for over 40 years, and he taught musical theater for over 30 years at the University of the Arts, and eventually chaired the program.
Goosefeathers will have its public performance on August 26th, that's a Saturday, at 2 and 7 p.m. at the Proscenium Theater at the Drake in Philadelphia. And you can get your tickets right now at musicallab.org.
And you really should, and we hope to see you there. And here's Charlie.
So Charlie, you've had a couple different iterations of Goosefeathers, the musical. What are you hoping to get out of the developmental workshop that's coming up with Musical Lab in August?
Well, I'm really looking forward to the collaboration and the creative contributions that the director that we've brought on board and the music director and the cast will provide in helping us to understand what is really possible, all of the details that they contribute to the process. I was reading a book about George Martin and the Beatles recording Beatles songs and how they would spend days and days working on one song. So Penny Lane, they worked week after week in the studio on one song. Well, when we did those songs from Goosefeathers, Michael, in the showcase, we had like 30 minutes of rehearsal and barely, it's like, let's get it on its feet, as quickly as possible and get on with it. Now we have a chance to really dig in. Let's try this. Let's try that. Oh, I have an idea. What if we did this? What if the music, kind of captured this movement or went with this movement? Or what if I take a little, I make a little look here? Everything I think will eventually get very detailed and very rich in the same way that as they work on, as the Beatles worked on a song like Penny Lane, day after day after day, it really turns into something amazing and awesome. So that's what I'm really looking forward to in this developmental workshop. The material really develops as you go back and iterate, as you come back to it day after day, and you say, well, what more can we do with this? What can we do to make this even more awesome or even more delightful? Or I have a new idea today because of something that one of the actors said or did, or a question that they asked, or something that I saw on the street. That idea of collaborative development is really appealing to me. I'm very excited about that.
So that'll reveal itself, of course, largely during the rehearsal process. What do you feel that you'll have to gain from the audience coming and being able to react to this material in real time?
Well, the audience is the proof of the pudding, as they say, is in the eating. Then we know what we'll find out in rehearsals what makes us laugh. But then as you sit in the room with an audience, and I'm hoping that we'll have both adults and young people in the room. This is a family show. We'll see what people respond to. And then I'm hoping to be able to talk to audiences after the performance. I think we're planning to do some talk back sessions after the performances and hear what people thought, what they loved and what they had questions about and what we need to work some more on.
Your enthusiasm for the art form and your work in particular is infectious, and we're so excited to see what you put together.
And that'll be happening on Saturday, August 26th at the Proscenium Theater at the Drake in Philly. There will be two performances. That's what the kids call a two-show, I believe. Two-show day.
Whatever the cool kids say.
That's right. At 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Thanks again, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're welcome.